Hello, folks, and welcome to the Movie Mad channel. I should sit in my chair for a do the intro, eh?
Aye, because you can't see standing with your name is out.
Oh, that's right. All my good t-shirts are in the washing, so I have to wear my old one
They're
this
not
week.
in the washing, people, they're in the ironing baskets.
Same difference.
No, it's no.
Right, so I have got my trusty Harry Potter one on. Oblivion. So there we go, and it's Thursday. You'll be like, what are you doing a video on a Thursday for? Because I felt like it. I usually just do Saturday, Sunday videos now, don't I? Or sometimes I do one on the middle of the week. But the reason I am doing one today is I felt like it. So I've got a nice cup of tea. James is out with our friends. It's quite quiet in the house, so I thought, and I've got,
You've just jinxed it. You've said the word quiet.
and I have got a couple of pickups that I went to CEX for because I spent some vouchers. As I said, I pledged, or did I pledge? I pledged not to. Pledge is not a word. I said that I was going to try and just not spend any money on any actual money on new things this month because I've got a lot in the collection. There's a lot to watch there, and also had a few bills and things. You know, these things happen. My son's computer broke down. I had to get a new karate suit, believe it or not, to do karate, as I was saying at the time. And so I just decided I would try and keep my hobby limited this month because I didn't know by May last year, so I thought we could do that again this year. But I was very kindly gifted some funds, and I got a couple of purchases with them. £20, you know who you are, and I have received those, and I still have a decent amount of voucher. I did have a decent amount of voucher, still got a little bit left, but there was two in the CEX today when I went after work, and I wanted to get both of them, and you know what? I did. I just bought them with vouchers. So I'll show you what I've got. So first of all, we will show you one of the eBay deliveries, and that is the Bodyguard. I got this for £5.82, I think it was, something like that. Second hand from Music Magpie. I could have got new from Amazon for £6.99. I was tempted, but I thought, that's a couple of pounds saving. Maybe I should have got the new. What do you think? I think the Music Magpie copy is in good condition, and Alan Kermit's Ghost pointed out to me that I did not have this on my shelf when I was going through some of my Kevin Costner ones. Now, there are a couple of Kevin Costner ones that aren't over in the Kevin Costner section because they're in the Arrow section. That makes sense because there are Arrow ones like Waterworld and Robin Hood. But this should have been in my collection. It's The Bodyguard, and it was £5.82. It's a good movie, The Bodyguard. I think it's a good movie. And it's been a while since I've watched it, and I thought, with things going out of print these days, it's better to get them now. And I thought that's going to look nice in my Kevin Costner section, and I'm going to enjoy watching it. So that's why I justify buying it for myself. Next, as you said, it would be a video without James dropping something. Oh dear. He's alright, he's fine. Kevin's fine. Hey, Kevin. So, as I said, I will show you the two I picked up in CX today, and we may as well continue the Kevin Costner theme. Again, this was $10.99 on Amazon, but again, for vouchers, I thought I can use the vouchers because it's a place I was still going to spend anything. That would be a good deal, so to speak. And it's a Kevin Costner movie I've wanted for a while. It's been in the CX, was at 15, it was at 12, and it dropped to 10. A bit more than I wanted to pay. I would have preferred 6. But the interruptions, The interruptions.
Bring your son.
So, The peace has been ruined. My son's coming home. But I was talking about Open Range, and this is a good movie. I've seen it. It's been a while since I've watched it. Kevin Costner I'm a fan of, and Robert Duvall I'm a fan of. So it was always going to end up in my collection. So I picked that up too. I'm going to check the disc though, just to make sure, because perfect condition. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, so with vouchers is the way to go. Would you prefer new? Probably, but I've got lots of stuff from CEX, and when it says £10 there, right? I've traded in for that, so most likely it's cost me half that. And I took the last 4 of my Star Trek Steelbooks in the other day, and I got like £16 for it, and I didn't need the Star Trek Steelbooks; they hadn't been opened. I have got all the 4Ks now, and so they were just taking up. They look good, but they took up unnecessary space, and there was no point in having them. They were doublers. So instead of having that, I've got Open Range, and I picked up one more from CX, and that is this one. It was 8 the other day, and it dropped to 6, and that just tempted me because got Deborah Winger from Officer and a Gentleman, and it's got Tom Berenger in it. And I'd read the back a couple of times on this because I'd been in when it was 8, and I was going like this, picking it up, putting it back, going up, and I've actually done that 2 or 3 times. And then when it dropped to 6, that made the difference for me. And it says after a Jewish radio host is murdered, FBI agent Kathy Weaver, who's Deborah Winger, is sent in undercover in a community believed to be harbouring the man responsible. That's all I'll say. And it's a BFI label, so pretty good. And my receipt's in there. It's got a nice booklet that goes with it. I didn't know that at the time because it was on the yeah, so pretty good. And for £6, I thought that was a decent buy. So that is what I bought with my vouchers, and with my other part of my £20 I had. I pulled the trigger on one that's been on my watch list for got to be 4 or 5 years, and it hasn't got a UK release. It's got a German release, and the German release, even second hand, was going for mega money, like £40 or £50. I've seen a couple of times where it's been on Amazon from Momox for about 20, and I was like, I just at the times it came up, I just couldn't do it. So I pulled the trigger on this one, and I got the Spanish release because I got the Spanish release of Roadhouse, and that was a really, really good copy. It's not obviously not a copy, but what I mean is it was a really, really good edition. It had a really good menu and things like that, and I got that from eBay, the Rare Film Shop, and they had Fortress for $14.95, but it dropped to $12.95, and I thought now's the time. $12.95 is a good price. I've got the DVD of Fortress on my shelf somewhere, so that is going to be replaced. Well, I was actually going to open that on camera so you could see, but obviously just ruined that because I told you what it is.
Oh, that's kind of silly, was it not?
I'm presuming that's what it is. It might be something different.
I don't know, it's gifted to this morning.
Yes, it is. It's a Spanish release, look. And it's in a nice thin case. That's even better because that saves space on there. So it's also got Jeffrey Combs in it, who I like, who is from Deep Space Nine. He plays Watum and several other characters, but he's mostly line for him. So basically, this is a future where you're not allowed children. Maybe that's a good thing.
Sometimes I never agree.
No, I'm kidding.
That's why I say sometimes.
But when you're not allowed to have a child because of population control, and if you have one, you're breaking the law. And Christopher Lambert and his wife do that, and they break the law, and they get caught, and they both get put in prison. And it's a futuristic cyber prison. Ran for the bad guy for Terminator, Clarence Bodiger. What's his name? That's his name in Terminator, but I don't know what his name is in real life. And since this is in German, I'm not quite sure. German? Spanish? I think it's Kurtwood Smith. I wonder if it's that. He also plays a character in Star Trek Voyager. Let me see if this is the guy. It is Kurtwood Smith. It is, and I just remember him playing the bad guy in the RoboCop and blowing off the guy's hand and go, "Give the man a hand." That was horrible. That scene, wasn't it? Don't know why I'm talking about RoboCop when I've got Fortress in my hand, because that is an absolutely excellent film, and I'm going to check out the menu on this. It says it's region free, so that is excellent. I'm really hoping that it's a good transfer, and I'm really hoping it's got a good menu. So that is my Thursday video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you do have any comments on what I picked up or any of the rubbish that I talk about, then feel free. And if you do want to keep watching, I appreciate that, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. And girls, if there's any girls watching.